What's going on, guys? It's your boys, Mind of the Matter, back in the building. Creed 3, baby. Creed 3. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this movie, right? This was on our list for one of the most anticipated movies of 2023, right? And well, was this thing beautiful, right? Anyway, how you feeling today, bro? How you feeling, Emmanuel? What's going on? How you doing? What's going through your
Feeling
head about this movie? How we
feeling
feeling, bro?
tired for one. Um Two, it was a good movie, but I feel like it was just too short. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it was a rushed script. Like it was still good. Like I like the movie. It's just like when I came into the movie with that high expectation, it kind of got lowered like as the film ended. Only because like one, it's just I don't know. I just feel like the script was rushed. It's just like yeah, like, especially towards the end, like and in the middle, like where the climax, I feel like it was rushed. Like
Yeah.
I honestly felt like I was in that movie theater for like an hour.
That last fight was definitely rushed, in my opinion.
Yeah,
100%.
no, it was rushed. So I guess I don't know. Michael B. Jordan probably got or whoever wrote that shit, they probably got lazy. Just said fuck it, knock him out. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it was still a good movie. I just that's just like the only downside of it. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're a glazer, then you think that was like the best movie ever.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't think it's the best movie ever. It was a great movie. Great direct great direction by Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. It's
I
the
feel
emotion.
like I feel
Good.
like in the trailer they showed way more.
Than they should have.
No, in the trailer, I feel like they made it seem like the movie was going to be way longer than what it actually was.
Yeah.
Because when you go into the movie theater, I was only in there for like an hour, like 15. It felt
I mean, yeah. I felt like, in my opinion, I felt like this movie
like
should
it
have
felt
been.
like a really like short movie, and I was like, what the
It
fuck?
was. I mean, when I got out the movies with my dad, we were talking, right? And we were like, this movie, they could have made two movies. Honestly, with the direction that they were going, they could have made two movies out of this one movie, right? You know what I mean? Because like you have Dame, they showed a little bit of Dame, but they didn't, right? They
Yeah,
they they
you would
showed
think he would have a lot of screen time. He did. He did it.
he didn't have as much screen time as you would think he should have, right? That's one. Two, right? Two is Um, free. I low key lost my thought and what I was going to say, and it was gonna be really really good. Hope that comes back to me. But um, yeah, no, like this is what I was gonna say in the trailer, right? In the first trailer that they shown like the jail. I don't know if you remember the first trailer they shown. They shown Creed like going in jail and not going to jail, but like he was in jail. His family was visiting somebody in jail, but they never showed that in the movie.
That shit never happened.
It was
That's
one
what
of
I
the
mean. Like I feel like
yeah,
there was more
yeah.
scenes that I didn't see that are in the trailer than like I seen in the movie. Like
I
I thought, like for one, I thought Damien was gonna have like a huge reign, like or he just wiped out the whole heavyweight division.
division,
Bro
yeah.
only got two fights. I was like, what the fuck?
They could have done better with him, bro. I feel
Like
bad for
if they did that, like they just like I'm gonna just point out the flaws first.
yeah, good.
Like if they just made him just wipe out the whole division instead of like him threatening Creed on some little petty shit, and then one in Creed challenging him to a fight, I feel like it would have been more of an interesting movie. Like
Yeah,
to me, like Dame, yeah, he was like someone that should be feared as like a fighter. But if they made it where he had a longer reign, or like he just wiped out the whole division, like everybody out, like that would have made him look like I feel like it made him look like 10 times more scarier. You know what I mean?
100%. He'll definitely be a much bigger threat if he would
But
have done
I
that,
I
bro.
just don't like how they gave him two fights. If they went in that direction where like he just wiped out the whole division, like it would have just boosted like his status. You
Yeah.
know?
Nah, I mean they should have done something like that and stretched it along two movies, right? Because first you got him. He's a major character within Creed's entire like childhood and his life in general, right? And if they would have just stretched that along 2 movies and really gave us like a build up, bro. Creed Creed 3 made a lot of money in general. But they would have made way more money if they came out with 2 movies, right? Because the build up to everything in the movie was amazing, right? The build up to the third fight was great. The build up to the build up to the final fight was awesome. Then we got the final fight, and it's like we wanted more. You know what I mean? Like he got knocked out with a jab. It wasn't
You only know that because of Jose. Stop
not
bullshitting.
that, but
Stop
he
bullshitting.
got not like I'm saying like the final fight. It was definitely rushed. It was 100% rushed, bro.
No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, like he like he was he it wasn't it wasn't it wasn't filling me up. You know what I mean? It
Fuck.
wasn't filling my
Hey
appetite.
yo.
It didn't fill me up that third fight.
Hey yo.
I wanted more,
Hey yo.
but
Hey yo. Hey yo.
tell bro,
Then-
no homo, no. But
um. Yeah. And again with the fuzz. Hold on. I just got a message.
I have a fault. All right, so we're critics and we're supposed to point out certain things. Like we're gonna point out obviously pros after this, but we want to make sure we get all the stuff out the way.
Get all the negative shit out the way to really gas up the good stuff.
Yeah,
The fights were really realistic either. Like the build-ups of the fight, the promos of the fight it was realistic. Just the way that they were fighting, it wasn't really realistic. I feel like with Felix Chavez, like boxers, they usually come out flashy like that. Like we know Deontay Wilder come in a whole heavy ass suit, step into the ring type shit. Like that's realistic. I feel like when they're in the ring, it's just unrealistic, especially with like, well, it's not my own critique. It's more of my friend Jose's critique with like the guard and doing an overhand hook
I
from
was confused on what that
the
was at
knee.
first with this. I was like, what? I mean,
No, like that, like he said, that's a real guard. It's just no
people
one
use
uses it
it.
anymore
Yeah,
because you could just counter it every single time with a hook. Like that's a guard for the jab. So
yeah. Um. So yeah, like going off what you said, like I mean, like yeah, like it was it was unrealistic. Like the fight scene, not the fight scenes. Yeah, like the boxing and stuff. But like, I mean, I'm a protect it because it's a movie, right? And like obviously, it's just a movie.
I've seen better box movies that were like
I mean,
more
yeah.
realistic. You know, like I forgot what the fucking one is called, like Southpaw.
Mm, I don't
I
think I
forgot
ever
what
seen it.
you didn't see Southpaw,
I don't think I ever seen it.
bro. You didn't see Southpaw,
Nah. But,
bro.
like, the punches in the movie, like, where they was taking it and hitting each
I
other, they
had Jake
actually, like,
Gyllenhaal in that
punched each other.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
50 Cent was in it.
I don't know, I may have seen it on TV or something, bro. I never watched it, though. I don't recall watching that movie.
It's a really powerful movie because it like actually. I think there's actual like boxes. No, there's not. But
Yeah. The thing with Creed 3, right, is, like, for the close-up shots, they definitely was punching each other. Like, in order for them to catch all of that, like, the close-up shots of them punching, like, literally right, like, across the face and stuff like that, like, that was actual punches that the actors had to take in order for them to get those shots. Like, yeah, like, I understand, like, in those terms, like, yeah, they weren't really boxing each other, but, like, in order for it to, like it was entertaining. Like, it was still entertaining. Like, watching that, bro, like, actually, it was really, really entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, even though, like, it's not, like, as realistic as, like, the realistic type boxing, like Tyson Fury and, you know, Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson
wait,
and
what are you
you know what I
talking
mean?
about?
Like, it's not at like, if you look at a realistic boxing match compared to that match, compared to the ones in the
Oh
movies,
no, Mike
they're
Tyson knocking
definitely not the
motherfuckers
same.
out in like the first round. Like that's realistic. It's
But
just the
I'm saying like
way they
it's
were
not as real.
fighting.
Like I'm saying like the movies, looking at the movies compared to them, it's definitely not gonna be realistic. Like the movie's not gonna be realistic compared to real life. That's like how it is in every sports movie though. Like if you look at Pele,
Not in
like
Southpaw.
Pele, I haven't watched that
Not in
yet. If you
Southpaw.
look at Pele, if you look at Blind Spot, if you look at all those like sports movies, it's not as like you know what I mean? Because like it's more so of like just smaller scenes chunked up into
I
like
mean, in the Blind Side, most of that is
15 minutes.
realistic. Most of that, like that, like oh, except for the one where he like bulldozes that kid over the fucking that barrier.
Blind,
That
this
that's
is a blind.
realistic.
It's Blind Spot, right?
Blind
Yeah,
Spot
yeah,
is based on a true story, so that shit is
yeah. Blind
real,
Spot is
bro.
based on a true story,
That shit is
but
real.
it's not. It's not like it's only 15 minutes of a game. You know what I mean? Like
No,
it's
it's
different.
like
If you,
it shows his whole like high school career
yeah, but
and how
like
he
it's snippets
dominated
though.
as like a back, as a O line, as a D line.
Yeah, but it's only snippets though of the games, like which we see in like the fights and stuff. But moving on, another thing that I had a little problems with, a little bit, is the dialogue between Creed and Dane.
Yeah,
A little bit, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, like first and foremost, right? You got a guy like Dame, right? Dame was really much more of that, especially when they were younger. He was much more of that like lead friend in their relationship. You know what I mean? Like he was kind of like he was the big boy. He was big bro. You know what I mean? He was a big bro, basically setting the path for Creed. You know what I mean? So Creed was looking up to Dane as he was growing up. You know what I mean? As the big bro, and basically what happened was this is spoiler review by the way. What happened was Dane, you know, they were both in a group home together. You know, they were both living in a group home, and the leader of the group home, they used to get a
The
beating a
leader,
lot.
you acting like that should have coped.
The
The
father
the
of the
the
group home,
dad of the
the
group
dad
home,
of the group home. Yeah,
bro. El Leon, bro.
I didn't
El
want to.
Leon.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And he's old, bro. Like, what are you
He
doing?
old as shit. He weird beating on little kids. I whoop his
Yeah.
ass too.
So Creed goes ahead and start punching on him in front of the liquor store after the fight, right? Dame Dame is a boxer, by the way. Dame is
Like
boxing not to
he
take you
was
out.
on the come up Golden
Yeah,
Glove winner.
Dame had everything in his power to be on top of boxing in general, right? To be the next heavyweight champion of the world, stuff like that, right? For boxing, the next up and coming boxer, right? He had everything that that it took to be that guy for the next big and up and coming boxer athlete,
Before he was fighting dirty too.
right? Before he was fighting dirty, right? When Creed wasn't even in the ring yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what happened was Dame was there for Creed and just basically saved Creed from getting beaten up, right? He just pulled a gun out because his man, started coming around and beating on Creed. And Dame was like, yo, what are you doing? You're not doing that to my little bro. What you doing? Pulls the gun out. He didn't kill nobody, but he just bought it out. He just put it out. And that man's got sentenced to 18 years plus 2 years in jail. In
Like
prison.
what? I mean, he did have prior charges, so I can see
Yeah,
where that coming for possession of a gun that I'm pretty sure was
illegal too.
unregistered as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
So
100%. Were they even like? I mean, they were eight. They had to be older than 18, right?
I feel like Dame was maybe like 18, 19,
18.
like around our age.
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan, maybe
he
like
like
16.
16. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't say he was like 16,
yeah.
but I feel bad, bro. For I mean, Creed when he got out, right? Yeah, like
I
Creed
mean,
was
W.
like
Damian staying in shape for 18 years, so I give him
he
that.
wanted it, bro. He was hungry, and for to see somebody live your life
Quote
behind
unquote,
the cell,
quote unquote, quote on.
right?
So I disagree with how when he said that because it's like let's say Dame was there, like I feel like obviously he would have gone pro first, but I feel like Creed Like Warren Creed ain't no fucking heavyweight. Get the fuck out of here. Dude's like a lightweight heavyweight, middleweight at best.
Yeah.
So
Movie wise.
Jonathan Majors, he looked like a heavyweight, like
Oh,
light
he big.
heavyweight,
He's bigger
like
than
a light
Creed, bro.
heavyweight. He light
Yeah,
heavyweight,
he's bigger than Creed,
like
100%.
205. Maybe he like 212, but 205.
Yeah.
I just feel like they both could have coexist in the boxing world. You know what I mean? Not just one over the other. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
then, but the thing is, Dame never had a choice. Creed did.
Oh, the chance. Oh yeah.
The
Well,
chance,
yeah.
yeah. Like,
That's
so
not
they
also
could both
your. It's
coexist.
not your choice to dictate what could have happened too, because it's like you never know. Like y'all could have coexist in the same world.
They could have. They could
Not
have.
not just one doing one thing and the other one doing the other. Because like Creed had a whole different reason to fight, which had like nothing to do with him. So what
Yeah.
if Dane was fighting and then that same reason that gave Creed the the drive to fight? What if that came over and then he wanted to start fighting and then they just coexisted? You know what I
I
mean? So
mean,
it's not like
Dame.
it's not like
Yeah.
he took his life. It's more of like he sees it as Creed got to do something that he
He
wanted
wasn't.
to become for like the longest time, like
Yeah.
from day one.
Yeah.
Which me personally, I honestly don't know how I would feel about that. Like if you got or if like you got locked up, I'm not locking myself up. Fuck that.
You got
If
it.
you got locked up and then I became like international 4-time Champions League for Ballon d'Or, Cristiano Ronaldo type career, how would you feel? Like, and that's what you
But
wanted to
look,
do for like the
but
longest
look,
time. Like that was
there's
your
this.
dream, and then it wasn't my dream.
It's
Like to
different
begin
though. It's different though
with. Like,
because
how would you feel? Because I don't know how I
yeah,
would feel. I would like, I'd be like, all right, cool. Like someone, I don't know. I guess I would be a little bit
yeah,
two faced about it. I would feel
but
like
bro,
one, someone's
yeah.
living something that I wanted to always do, but at the same time, be like, he's also living something that I wanted to do.
But
So it's
look,
like
but look, but look though, you're missing one part, and the part you're missing is I'm writing you letters, and you're not responding.
that's his mom fault. Nah, all right. I don't
But
blame
I
Creed for
wouldn't
that.
know.
That's L Mom's.
But I wouldn't know, bro.
He said he saw every single one of his fights, so he knew.
Nah,
He just
but
didn't know
I
that he
would.
wanted to reach out.
But like I wouldn't know. Like I wouldn't know that that's not your fault. Like I would think that you're the one that's like not writing me back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah.
bro,
I just don't like how Creed didn't address that in the beginning. Like, yo, my mom kept them shits for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
open up
that
more, but like, oh my fault. Like, I feel like if he did that in the beginning, like things would have been totally different,
better,
like way different. But he
bro.
was
Because
also drunk, so he could have been a little bit more angry in that instance.
I would 100%
I guess he
flip the
wanted to
bill.
apologize until he saw that picture of the dude that broke Drago's like fingers or some shit. I guess because he looked like he did want to apologize to him and like explain to him what happened. Then he saw that picture and he was like, "Yo, like you trying to like set me up?"
I mean, he did set him. He did kind of set
Because
him
I
up.
would do the same.
Yeah,
I would want to
yeah,
apologize until I find out that you intentionally broke Bull's hand to get a fight. Then
yeah.
I'd be like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not apologizing. I want to know like why'd you do that?"
Exactly. I mean, Creed kind of did. He did give him
So
like
that yeah, that
two.
kind of cancels that out.
Yeah, but then again, he wasn't gonna give him the fight if that was. He wasn't gonna give him the fight if Drago's hand wasn't broken. He Dame came up himself. Keep it being Dame came up himself, right? He didn't really need. He needed Creed, but he didn't
They
really
did
need
come
Creed.
up himself. He was the one
Yeah,
that got him in the ring and
he
got
got
him that
himself in
fight.
the ring.
No,
He
he
got
didn't
the
get
fight.
himself in the ring. He did
He
not get
did,
himself in the ring. He
bro.
did not get himself that fight.
If it wasn't, he did get himself the fight by breaking Drago's hand.
Well, he got himself the fight. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
just because you break someone's fight, what Michael B. Jordan was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't letting him fight. You know what
Who
I
else
mean?
does Michael B. Jordan have to have? He didn't have no other options.
But like, I'll be like, me, fight me, boy. Say,
That's his own man. That's his own brand.
like, fight me, bruh.
It has to be outside the Creed brand.
But if Dame was never there, he wouldn't have gone that shit.
Of what?
I'm
Yeah,
saying if
there
Dame
would be
never
no
came to
story.
never came to Creed first, that would have
Yeah,
never happened.
Yeah, there would be no
Creed did
fight.
help him. He even admitted it. He was like, "I needed you when I first came home, but now that I'm champion, I don't need you no more."
Yeah,
So like he admitted that he did need him at first, but once he got what he wanted, he was like, "Nah, I don't need you no more." He got payday.
but
He
he
got
kind
that.
of did
He
it
got that.
himself. Like he really did it
He got that
himself.
payday. He got that payday.
He did it himself though. Like I think I just feel bad for a character like Dane because Creed really didn't. He could have done more, in my opinion. Adonis Creed could have done more for Dane, right? In terms of that's your homie, the homie that saved you from basically getting killed, right? He almost like to be honest, to if Dane didn't come to his aid with that gun, bro, he would have probably gotten killed right there and then. You know what I mean? Like
No,
Adonis,
what?
whatever.
They probably would have just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, but that's a grown man beating the shit out of a 16-year-old. Like,
I
and
mean, the
this is
cops
three people.
came. They came when he as soon as he pulled that gun out. So they would have saw that boy beating up a little kid, be like, "Hey, yo." So at some
Man,
point it would have stopped. But at
yeah,
the same time, it's
it's-
like they didn't know them cops was gonna come.
come
That was
exactly,
just irony.
exactly,
So,
exactly. It's just
but it's still a kid. But at the same time, would have been one and done. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Dame, if he didn't have the gun, he would have rocked they shit.
oh yeah, bro. He
To
could
be
have probably took that shit himself. To be honest, instead of that
The
gun, he
gun
could
is
use.
just more, you know,
It was
threatening.
three. It's three guys. It's
Nah,
three
bro,
grown
Leon,
men.
he on the ground, bro.
Yeah, but then he got up though.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still probably injured like a motherfucker.
Man, he was getting smacked. He was getting
Just for him to
smacked.
get smacked back down again, like I wouldn't fight.
Yeah. Um. Another thing, like with the dialogue at the end of the movie, I feel like they should have like. Obviously, you see Creed going into the locker room after he beats Dane right in the ring, and I feel like they should have had a little bit. The dialogue at that part should have been a little bit better because they were celebrating and stuff like that in Creed's um room. What do you call it? Like box, right? And basically like Creed wasn't fulfilled because he knew something was missing, and that was Dane. I feel like Creed should have been like, "Yo, bro, like come over here. Like it's all good now. Like we're all good now. Like come, like I'll like come to
Facts,
my
L
block."
Mans, L Mans, L
You know what
Mans.
I'm
You said
saying?
the
Like
box. You talking about in their fucking locker room, bro?
in the locker room, yeah, in the locker room. My bad. In the
Come
locker
on,
room,
bro.
I didn't know what they call it in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like that should have been done a little bit better. Um, they could have really split this up into two movies, bro. We already said what they could have done, but now that we've kind of critiqued the movie in the way that we wanted to, do you have anything else to say about like the stuff that we wanted to see instead of the stuff that we liked and stuff like that?
I honestly just wanted to see Dame wipe out the division and then fight Creed. I feel like that would have been such a
That
better
would have been
look.
hard. That would
Like,
have been hard. He should have done that
Cause
in
not
this
one,
movie
because
though.
one, it proves that he really should have, like, he should really be there. Like, he belongs there, not just
Mhm.
one fight and then boom. Like, it was like, oh, like he really there to take over.
Yeah,
And then once he runs through the division, he champ. You know what I'm saying? Then have him fight Creed. Like
yeah.
some shit goes down with him and Creed, and then right, he just terrorizes the Creed family to the
I
point
feel
where
like
it's just like, all right, he got to fight him. You know what I mean?
I feel
Because
like
he didn't really do anything when for them to fight. Like all
yeah.
he did was just like softly threaten. Like Creed cupcake for that shit out. Like what?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like
that's cupcake energy.
bro,
Like
but
something
like
something major. Like start, start fucking up all your shit. Like start fucking up your shit, like his life. Then have him fight him. That would have been a better concept, I think. Because in the trailer, that's what they were teasing. That bro was really about to fuck up their whole family. Like Tessa
tear it
Thompson was
apart,
about
yeah.
to
Like
divorce
tear
his
apart
ass
yeah.
type shit.
Tear apart the
But that
family.
didn't even happen. So like, yeah, we definitely got misleaded by
Drago
the
did a
trailer.
better you could agree, Drago did a better job than Dame did
Hundred
in
percent.
Creed 2.
And especially the one boy in the
This
first movie, he did a way better job too. He knocked his ass out.
you talking about
Perf-
What's his face? Talking about Ricky.
Yeah, I think so.
Pri-
He was at the
Uh,
beginning. He was in that beginning fight, like Creed's last fight in South Africa. It was that guy.
oh, okay. Trying to
Yeah, he
remember.
fought him in the first movie. So he
Yeah,
gave him the work.
yeah.
Drago gave him the work.
But like also, bro,
Dame
like
didn't really give him that much work, to be honest.
he didn't, but they should have showed that.
I mean, the only significant thing that happened in terms of damage was just the gut punch. That was it.
I mean, yeah, but also remember the Felix fight. That John was definitely illegal. Definitely
Duh.
illegal. But
Duh.
look, I feel like if Felix fought Drago, Drago would have knocked that Felix out, bro.
Think so?
Drago would have destroyed Felix, bro. In my opinion,
Think, think
I
so?
think so. I think so. 100%. I think so. But yo, I wanted to see Drago versus Dame. That would have been hard, bro. That would have been a tough fight.
I think Dame would have rocked his shit.
I feel like we could probably see that in another Creed if they decide to go. You think they'll make another movie? I think they'll go ahead and make another movie because Rocky had what 5 movies,
Like 7, bro.
7 movies. Yeah, Rocky had multiple movies. I feel like they'll do the same with Creed.
He retired, bro. He retired. I don't think he's gonna keep on fighting.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan. He said that he left like openings in this movie to do other movies in like in the future. I
I
did
know. I know.
mention
I'm pretty sure the next movie would be with like Dame for sure.
I want to see Dane, bro. Everybody loves Jonathan Majors, bro, as an actor
Why they
and
always villainizing his shit, bro? Like I was rooting for him in Kang. I was rooting for him in fucking as Damien, and he folded in both movies. Like, what's going
but you
on,
could
bro?
agree though, he plays a good role as
He
villains.
plays a good villainous role. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you could agree though. You could agree because
But
for you to,
why they doing him dirty like this?
I don't know. I mean, he likes to play
He
that
was
way.
supposed to win in it, man. He ain't fucking win.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They get supposed to make the villain. He's supposed to be he's supposed to play that villain that wins. You know what I mean? Not the villain that loses. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
He has that winning villain energy. I don't fucking know.
he just has it in him.
I need somebody to massage my legs like they did with Mbappe, bro. Fuck.
And bro, they gonna have like a Formula One car, boy. Yo,
I need that shit, bro.
they
Fuck.
say they
Come on.
said they
I
said they
need
was
that shit.
bro.
I
They
need
said they
that.
was
See,
doing him
if I
into
had
a
a
Formula
John,
One
I'd be
car.
like, can you rub my legs for me? Like, no weird shit.
You about to get a John now, quote unquote.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm
Shout
only
out to
saying that because we talk sporadically, and like, if we're really interested in someone, like, you would talk to them no matter what, which is not the case in this instance. So, like, which
1 second. Shout out to all the Asian Johns. If you Asian, he likes Asians right here.
the fuck you talking about?
You like Asian women, bro.
Nah, bro, not Asian.
I'm not cutting this out. You like Asian women.
No, I do not, bro.
You
If
do.
I even if like that was like my only type, like what's the problem with that? You're making it seem like it's a bad thing.
So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just gotta put it
Nah,
out there.
I don't know, just the way you saying it.
We'll be opening applications for a manual coming soon. All right. So all the
Nah,
Asian women, make sure you're in there and
I'm
applying.
good. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I like having money.
He he
You
also
get a
likes having
John,
some Asian
they
John.
they taking all that.
Asian. He loves Asian John. So apply.
And I like kissing on different John skis at the parties. Say no.
The the Google Forms will be available soon. We'll let y'all
Nah,
know
bro.
on Instagram. All right. So that was basically all we had to say
I'm
for
so not
our
falling
negatives and cons about
apart.
the movie. But overall, the good
Me,
stuff I
my
liked about this movie
brother.
was that um
Mhm, mhm,
the acting was
mhm,
100% amazing, right?
mm, mm,
Creed
mm,
did
mm, mm,
Michael B.
mm,
Jordan
mm.
did an amazing job directing this movie, as well as being an actor in this movie. He actually that takes a ton of time, takes a ton of work to do, right?
Not
And
really. All you gotta do is just be you're more hands on, so you can like it's actually better. I think.
but in terms of energy wise, it's 100% more work you have to do. Like
Not
it's
really. You're just like you're just a floor general.
Directing, bro, being a director
Like,
isn't that easy.
hey, take that fucking camera out of there. Get that fucking camera out of
It's
there. All right, let's
still it's
go.
still a lot of
It's
work though. You gotta give him his props for that. You gotta give him his props. 100%.
bro, you're acting like it's never been done before, bro. You're tripping.
I mean,
You're
it
tripping.
has, but
That's
like
glaze. That's
you
glaze.
still
that's,
it's you still
that's
have to
glaze.
have like you still have to have energy to be doing both. Act, especially in
Whoa,
this movie is a
in
physical
my
type of movie as well. Man's
broken. Yeah.
directing and acting at the same time. You know, Jonathan Majors did an amazing job with his role. Tessa Thompson, the deaf girl, did an amazing job with her part. What's her name? Amara. That was cool.
Amara, yes, yes, yes.
I
Was she
like this.
actually deaf?
Yeah, she's actually deaf in real life.
No shit.
Yeah, like like I like.
All right. Everyone that's
Yeah,
gonna think I meant to like that. I did not mean it like that.
yeah,
It was my tone, but I didn't
yeah.
mean it like that.
She's actually she's actually deaf in real life, and she did a great role, like doing that role, like the father daughter role, like the father and daughter relationship between Adonis and Amara, like and how she was inspired by her father, right? Like she literally when she was getting bullied in school because she was, I'm pretty sure it was a special school, right? She literally mop, mop, freaking mop the girl in her mitt with when she ripped her paper. Like
That was low key satisfying, bro.
I seen that, bro, with the paper rip or her mopping or her just tagging her in her mitt. That was cool, bro. I love that. I love that. Um, the mother dying. One more thing that I have to say about this movie that was definitely missed. Rocky Balboa, when Creed's mother died, was definitely missing in this scene. 100% was missing in this scene. He should have been there. Should have been there when his mother died because of multiple organ failures, and multiple strokes. Rocky Balboa should have been there because he was missing in this movie at that point in time, right? You could definitely feel it because that's Creed, that's Apollo Creed's wife. Apollo Creed and Rocky were like this. So he was definitely missing in that movie at that point in time. Um, but other than that, man, pros, right, is that the boxing in this movie, right, it was unrealistic, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining, 100%. It was definitely entertaining. You can't
From
lie,
a
it was,
fighter standpoint, I was kind of like this bullshit, this monkey dancing.
bro. It was entertaining though, bro. You can't, dude. It's not like Rocky where you just hitting. They were going at it, right? Like Rocky, you're hearing one punch, you're hearing one punch. In this movie, you're hearing 3, 5 punches, a whole
You want to
combo,
watch
and you're
the
hearing all that.
official Southpaw trailer?
I don't want to watch that joint right now because we're talking about Creed.
Mid ass fighting scenes.
But the thing is, it was still entertaining, bro. Like you have to. This is obviously like, yeah, like
Any fighter that was watching that movie that day was probably disappointed. That's all I'm.
I disagree. I disagree with that statement.
Yeah, I fully agree, bro.
I disagree with that statement. I gotta disagree with that statement. But yeah, I mean, this movie was amazing. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Shout out to the entire cast for bringing this wonderful movie together for us. Especially the thing that this movie also does best is shows emotion. It shows strength, willpower, all that stuff. It motivates people. Cause I got motivation, like especially from watching the other Creed movies. Like you do get motivation from those movies, but with this one, you also get motivation. And one thing about this movie, it really sets Creed apart from Rocky because Rocky wasn't even in this movie. This is more so set on Creed, like the Creed foundation, not on Rocky the Rocky Foundation coming to the Creed Foundation. This was more so like of a Creed movie than of a Rocky movie, especially because with the other ones you had Rocky in that movie, right? Um, but this movie also broke some records, right? And it broke records for the entire franchise. It broke records for sports films. It broke tons of records. And the records that I want to point out was that 1 second. I gotta share this real quick, bro.
Southpaw
So
was better.
so look. So Creed 3 has the biggest opening of all Rocky and Creed movies, right? So it broke the record for that, right? That's one of them. Hold on. There's another one right here. Creed 3 has the best Thursday night previews of the Rocky franchise. That's the fifth one. I already read this one. Gotta go back to the third one. Creed 3 has the biggest ever opening weekend box office for a sports movie. Come on, bro. What do you got to say about that? What you got to say about that? What you got
You
to
know
say
what I
about
gotta
that,
say to
man?
that?
What you got to say about that?
Any real person that is a fan of combat sports, I'm gonna plug up.
This is not about combat sports, though. This
Not
is
even
about,
that. And if you want a
bro,
real
take the
deep
box. Take,
emotional
look,
story, one that
look,
Creed 3 failed to give, watch Southpaw. Watch Southpaw.
but
Southpaw
look,
will make you cry. Boy will try to kill himself multiple times, and then he get triumphs. He get that belt back. Southpaw is a
but
better
look,
movie.
bro, look. You could take.
This one only has the hype that it has is because of the Rocky franchise and it's Michael B. Jordan. The glazing on this movie is so vast that dude is probably
You
drenched
like
in
Ant
jizz
Man,
right now.
Quantumania.
Drenched in jizz right now from the glazing.
But
You guys are
look,
lowering your testosterone
bro,
levels, jacking
you
off
like
to
Ant
bro.
Man,
You know what I'm
Quantumania, bro.
saying?
You like
Stop
Ant Man,
lowering your
Quantumania.
testosterone
You can't
levels.
have you, bro. You
Pick
like
man's
Ant
up.
Man,
This is not a
Quantumania.
good, it's a good movie, but it's not that good of a movie.
Look,
And I've
if you
told y'all why. Southpaw, better movie. If you want something that's emotional, something that Creed 3 really fails to deliver, yeah, there are some emotional moments, but it wasn't enough to make a man cry. Southpaw
no,
will make you cry. It will make you cry.
it wasn't.
And
It
it's as
wasn't.
equally action packed of a movie as Creed 3 was. And the
It
fight scenes
wasn't
are
as.
actually better.
It wasn't as emotional
So
as Creed 2. I think Creed 2 was more emotion than Creed 3.
Southpaw is way.
100%.
I'm telling you, bro. You didn't even see that movie. You got no room to
But also,
talk.
look. If you take the boxing out of this movie will still be a good movie in terms
Yeah,
of.
same with like many other fighting movies. Like they would still be good movies, except for Rocky. I
Yeah,
only
oh,
came for the
hey,
fighting, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I was gonna say, um, Creed 3 has Amazon's biggest opening weekend box office. For those who don't know, Amazon did acquire MGM in 2022, right? Um, Creed 3 was produced by MGM,
Coming to
right?
Amazon Prime soon.
Most likely coming to Amazon Prime. So make sure you guys can see it as much as you can in the theater because this movie does deserve
it's
what it's
it's a
worth.
great movie, but I
Yeah,
feel like there's something greater out there, and
it's a
you already
great
know what it
movie,
is.
but it definitely left some spots. Like me and you agree, it definitely left some things out. Like it definitely has negative stuff about in this movie, but it was a good movie overall. For Michael B. Jordan's first ever direct, no, for his first ever debut direction of a movie, he did well. You know what I mean? Acting, they did well as well. They did what they could do. Michael B. Jordan's Creed 3 is the biggest opening ever for a black director's directorial debut. This man broke a record for himself, bro. Black director's directorial debut. So, I mean, it broke 5 records. It did what it had to do. It came in heavy. You know, I mean, it's okay. There we go. I was trying to stop sharing. Um, it broke 5 records. It did what it had to do. It came through. It's definitely the best movie so far that came out of 2023. Let alone we're only in March, so we got Scream coming soon. We got Shazam coming
Watching that
soon.
shit.
We got
Not
Flash
watching
coming
that shit.
soon.
Watching
We
that
got
shit.
Spider-Man coming soon. We got Transformers coming soon. We got John Wick coming soon. We got
Craven coming in October.
Craven coming. We got more movies coming that hasn't even been announced. We
Into the
haven't seen the trailer.
Galaxy coming in like May.
Exactly. We got Guardians of the Galaxy coming soon. You did say that this was gonna be movie of the year. So what is
It's
your
a 9 out of
statement?
10, maybe an 8.
I'm giving it
Um,
an A. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. This movie.
9, maybe an 8.
Yeah.
Um, I don't.
You the main one gassing it though at first. You the main
I
one
was, and then like my expectations were lowered
I
towards it.
mean, I was
Like it was
fulfilled
still a
except
good
for one part.
movie. I just wish there was
Two
more
parts. Two parts.
development with like the character, not
Game. Bro.
man's have two fights and then that's it.
Exactly. Exactly. Tell me about it. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So that
Um,
lowered it like crazy. And the fact that I thought Mans was gonna have a the great moment, Billy Hope moment, Creed, but that obviously didn't happen. So
yeah. I hope this
L
video gets out to Michael B. Jordan. This is just constructive
should not get it
criticism.
out to him.
Bro, this is gonna get out to him. I
Did he
actually
not think to let Mans run through the division and then fight him and
but
destroy
you
his
know
whole entire life? Or was he so insecure
but
about his role in the
listen,
character as a main character that he didn't want to have
listen.
his drawn in shambles? Like, what's going on?
My aunt
You know what?
knows
I'm about to be a
Michael
director. I'm
Jordan.
switching my major to film and I'll make it a better movie.
Yo, we should do that, bro. Let's
That's a
do it.
challenge. I'm
Let's do
challenging
it.
him. I'm
Let's do it.
challenging him.
Let's take it up as a minor, bro. Let's do it.
I'm out.
We might have
I'm about to make Creed 4, nigga.
to. Bro, we about to
I'm
have
about,
ourselves the actors in that joint.
I'm about.
We gotta get right though. We gotta get right. We're gonna be like, yo, this how you direct a movie, Michael B.
Nah, they
Jordan.
made Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan look extra juiced up. They do not look like that in real life. Like
Nah,
they look like that in real
they
life, but they don't
definitely
look as defined like
nah,
that.
they definitely put some like effects, not effects, but
Yeah,
like
they def put some
definitely
shit on
tweaked
them.
it up. Yeah, they definitely
Cause
did.
I was like, they looking like they on the juice.
Oh man, man's definitely had oil
Michael
on
B.
his
Jordan is
body, bro.
questionable. Michael B. Jordan is questionable. I don't know if he's natty or not.
But they put oil and like all that Vaseline shit on their body so they could look like better.
As more defined, yeah. But Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors, I know he natural.
Oh,
I
Jonathan
know he
Majors.
natural.
Man's was working out 3 days, 3 times a day. Like I was like, yo, like
I know
that's a lot of work.
3 times a day. Oh, never mind.
That's a lot of work.
Never mind, bro.
That's a lot of work. Yeah.
I don't think he natty no more. Never mind.
Man's working out 3 times a day. Uh
I mean,
yeah,
he don't work or nothing, so
that's his job,
it's
bro.
it's it's doable.
That's his job. I mean, that's all he's doing. That's his job. That's acting. That's him. And plus, he didn't do it just for that. He did it. He's doing it for Kang. He's doing it. He did it for a lot of other movies. He's coming out with a bodybuilder movie coming soon. So I mean, pretty sure
He about to
he's
play
keeping
Ronnie
that.
Coleman. Well, if he looks even bigger, juice. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he'll look
Juice,
bigger. I think they'll probably just put
juice,
some FX on him,
juice.
like they did with The Rock in Black Adam when they like literally shrunk his ass down. That joke was funny, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm giving this movie an A, not an A plus. It's gonna get an A. Um, my aunt, shout out to her. She actually had a conversation with Michael B. Jordan at the airport. Um,
The
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, they actually spoke like at the airport.
I'm like, why the fuck you ain't made Jonathan Majors run through the division?
Yeah, bro, we about to come. It's all cool though, bro. He did it.
Like,
He
what
did
was
it,
going through your thought process to give that man's 2 fights?
and seem and be seen as a threat.
And giving him that shitty guard.
And first off, Felix, I don't think Felix had what it take. Like, I don't think
Bro,
Felix.
Felix, he ain't no heavyweight. That's a
Yeah,
lightweight, if
Felix
anything.
would have got knocked out, bro, by Drago, bro.
That's a lightweight, maybe middleweight, but bro, too small to
Felix
be
is
a heavy.
light, bro. That's what I'm
That's how
saying.
that's where they messed up. Be realistic with the weight divisions, with the weight
Yeah,
classes.
he would have got dropped by Drago,
Michael B.
bro.
Jordan, he ain't even 200 pounds. He not even light heavyweight, bro. He a middleweight. He 185, bro. He like 5'6". How, bro? Look that shit up, bro. How tall is
They
man's?
definitely got him juiced up. They definitely made him look bigger. not made him look bigger, but like they definitely did something in that part to make him look a little bit beefy.
Height. He's 6 foot.
Michael B. Jordan is 6 foot. He taller than me, bro. He's taller than you.
Bro, he the same height as Jose. Get the fuck out of here.
He definitely 200 pounds, bro. He definitely 200 pounds. He 100%
Story will
200.
follow Adonis Creed fighting the son of Ivan Drago. And at 6'4", 245.
Yeah, I was about to say he definitely 200 pounds, bro. No way he
Real
not.
weight. Hold on. Real weight. Real weight. Real weight. Because you ain't
Bro, it's just
bullshit, he's
245,
245.
bro.
Bullshit, he's 245. Bullshit. Bullshit.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible for him to be over 200.
Well, he was 175. So for Creed 2, he was 5'11", 175.
Mm-hmm.
That's a welterweight, bro. That's a welterweight. That's not even a middleweight, bro. That's welterweight.
That's all
He
right.
not no 245, bro. Get the fuck
He
out of here.
can hear you talking shit and knock you out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna sue his ass and get
He
a
gonna,
payday. I
he
wish
gonna,
he would.
he
Hey
be
man,
like,
I ain't scared to take a hit for the bag. Remember that.
he gonna be like, he gonna
Remember
be
that.
like, which one you directing? You directing 4? Yeah, all right. Nah,
His
but
weight is 75 kilograms. What is that?
75 kilograms to what?
Pounds 165. Bullshit. Bullshit. It says he's 6 feet too. What? I'm pretty sure Jonathan Majors is taller than Michael B. Jordan.
Also, I want to shout out to those two
Bro,
brothers
he's not 6 feet,
for
man.
coming out with this film
Never mind, bro.
because
Weight
shows.
unknown. What?
I want to shout out those two brothers for coming out with this film because it shows leadership within our community. If you know what I'm saying.
You talking about Wilmington, Delaware community or just the community in general?
Not Wilmington, Delaware. I'm saying shout out to those two brothers, like Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan for coming out with this movie
I thought you meant.
because it shows leadership
My
within
fault.
like within obviously I don't like to say minorities, but like it shows leadership within our community. You know what I mean?
So Jonathan Majors will play Dennis Rodman in upcoming movie 48 Hours in Vegas. Michael B. Jordan commented 5 fire emojis underneath that post.
You said what is he coming out with?
Oh my god, bro.
I'm sorry, you're drawn like
Focus on that shit. Yes, sir.
it's backwards, bro. I can't hear you. Jonathan Majors
Oh shit.
will play
Dennis
Den-
Rodman
Dennis Rodman.
in upcoming movie
And
48 Hours in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Michael B. Jordan, you see that fire emojis? That's Michael B. Jordan right there.
He playing Dennis Rodman. Man's about to have the piercings and everything.
Bro, they about to ruin this man's, bro.
They about to ruin him up.
Hey man, he getting that payday. That's all I know. He getting the bag.
For sure.
Kind of look like him too.
Huh?
Like low key.
Who?
Jonathan Majors, he kind of look like Dennis Rodman, low key. Like low key.
You think so?
Yeah. It said Jonathan Majors has been cooking. Facts, he has.
Bro,
He said he's been
man.
in prison for 18 years. Let him cook, bro.
Oh, also, I didn't mention this, but did you know that Jonathan Majors has a real life connection to the Dame character because his stepdad was incarcerated for 15 years?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, did you know that?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, bro, that's crazy because like it puts you.
What?
Let's talk about the reality of his character too, like the Dane character, because a lot of people could definitely relate to that character, right? A lot of people could definitely relate to like, just being.
They said this Jonathan and Jenna year. Facts.
Jenna
It
who?
is. It is Jenna Ortega, bro.
Everybody
It
love.
is
Everybody
Jonathan. Hey,
love
Jenna
Jenna
Ortega.
Ortega.
She in that new Scream 6. That's her year too.
Everybody love Jenna Ortega.
Hey man, it's Jonathan Majors year. He getting paid. He is getting
He
paid.
did Devotion. He did Ant-Man. He's doing Kang.
Creed.
Oh wait, he's doing Creed. He's doing he's
Dennis
doing
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman,
He gonna do Ronnie Coleman.
yep, Ronnie Coleman, the bodybuilder movie. That's 5 movies. He doing Loki season 2,
Payday incoming, payday incoming.
Kang Dynasty, and like all the other shits that he's doing like for MCU. That's payday, bro.
I
He
bet he
got.
gonna be a villain, bro. Man,
I mean he got the. I think that's who he is, bro. He even said that in an interview that like he's the perfect like his personality is the perfect like thing for a villain. But they keep on these directors and these script writers. They keep on nerfing the script. They keep on nerfing it, bro. They keep on making him weak, look weak. Like stop, just make him win for once, bro. The movie that they make him win is the movie that I'll give an A+. Mark my words.
see, I
Mark my
told you,
words.
bro. After Creed 3, Jonathan Majors year. I told you. I predicted this in the Creed pre-film.
Think he going to Oscar next year?
Fuck no.
I think probably after
You know damn
2020.
well he ain't winning no damn Oscar, bro. The Academy, they be rigging, bro.
Angela Bassett got an Oscar for her like half a movie of Wakanda Forever. And the Oscars are this weekend, by the way.
Wait, what?
The Oscars are this weekend.
He ain't getting no Oscar.
Not this year, next year.
He ain't getting no Oscar, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's too early to say. I mean, most of his banger movies that we thought was gonna be bangers. I mean, a Creed 3 was like low key a banger. Ant-Man wasn't a banger at all, but he had a good role. He played good. Devotion was a banger. That was amazing. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know yet. Call that
Creed
out.
was a good movie with unrealistic combat. Um, there just wasn't enough in the movie to fulfill
Expectations.
our expectations. Yes, that's the word. It was a good movie. I'd recommend it for sure, but I'd also recommend a more emotional roller coaster and like Southpaw. I know a lot of people really didn't see Southpaw. I know that for a fact. Underrated movie. Check that joint out too if you want to see some real, more realistic boxing. If not, stick to the Creed franchise. Hey yo, say nah. Uh,
Creed
Jonathan Majors.
franchise was great though. It was great. It was
Jonathan
amazing.
Majors, 23 year. That's him. He getting paid. He getting payday. He getting payday. He ain't winning an Oscar though. The Academy gonna fumble him. Um,
Shout out
yeah, Creed,
Michael B.
Creed 4 coming out in 2025.
Oh, we're directing it. We're changing our major to film, so we'll be
Yeah,
there soon.
I'll make Jonathan Majors win. He going. It's going. The new franchise gonna be called Dame
Dame 1, Dame 2,
or
Dame 3.
Diamond.
Bro, he gonna have a bro. We gonna make him the next heavyweight champion, brand of the world, bro. Stop playing.
Bro had like 3 belts out of nowhere.